some journalist said to me that Humdrum is this album's answer to I Never Loved You Anyway. So there always seems to be a bit of an FU song on the album. You know what I mean? I didn't mean that. Humdrum started off as in the nature, you know, of our lives and my life is so. It's so active and always moving that I don't really get time for domesticity and the mundane. So really what I meant was like, God, imagine getting to a point in a relationship where I'd actually take you for granted. I wouldn't notice you'd come in or out of the room, and, you know. So really it was like going, God, I'd like this headiness to leave, you know, on love. So it was that's kind of really what I was meaning. And then Jim, so I written the lyrics first of all just for the chorus. I had the whole I want to take you for granted thing, and I had other things about nails and stuff like that. You know, just not noticing somebody's around to get to that point. And then Jim had this backing track. He, on the same thing, he'd written backing track to like Baby Be Brave and Humdrum. You know, he'd started them musically, and so he sent me, I was listening to that, and then I suppose that demanded, in its kind of cheekiness, in what he'd written, I completely went then hell for leather and took the mick, really. You know, but also it's like a skit. It's like I picture Pleasantville when I think of Humdrum and people being so in love and then getting married, and how the hell did it get to that point? You know, how has it gotten to the point that, you know that no milk there left for your tea is a problem, you know, and that you feel like crying all the time, only the baby's drowning out the sound of your own crying, and, you know, so it's probably a satire on marriage, really. Not that I don't believe in it, but I think it needs to be checked.
Humdrum started out on guitar, and it was basically a couple of different chordal progressions. It hadn't really got a structure on it, and I then gave it to Andrea, just in the form of a backing track, and she was able to write a great melody line and lyrics over it, which we then got to work on the song in the studio and developed it further. And then Aroma got his hands on it, and we think turned it into an even stronger track.